So welcome back, guys. This is Interview with Sensei 3? This is the third one.
No, we're up to like 17 or something.
Yeah, it's somewhere around 17 or 18. But in any case, we're back with Sensei. This is going to be awesome. And today's topic is ego. Ego. That one thing that just stops everyone from reaching their highest goal is the ego. And it's a self-manipulating process that we have to somehow turn off.
Yeah, it's a self-deprecating. It's kind of like the ego is it was really, I think it originated with early man. You're being hunted by that saber-toothed tiger, and you're running. You're running for your life, and if you thought about it, you'd think there's no point in running because this guy's gonna run me down. I'm gonna get eaten. There's no point in running. And if you felt about it, if you use your heart, you'd be thinking about your family and how they're going to survive without, me. I'm the hunter-gatherer guy, and I give the family food and stuff, so damn it, that's going to occupy your thoughts, and you get eaten faster by the saber-toothed tiger. The ego steps in and says, you're the man. This tiger can't touch you, And because of that, I think at one point it was very necessary to delude ourselves and to live inside self-delusion, because otherwise you see that saber-toothed tiger on your trail and you go, I'm done. But in recent times, sometimes scientists refer to it as the reptile mind, or like the reptilian mind, or what they're talking about is like, it's very primitive thinking, really. And somehow it steps in. And the way it steps in is really through two paths. One is through feelings of failure. I'm nothing. I'm just nothing. And the ego comes in and says, whoa, you're not nothing. And you start getting that back up. And I think in the opposite, hey, great job doing that. You did awesome.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I am awesome. I think it's difficult to for our true selves to acknowledge failure, and for our true selves to acknowledge compliments. And the difficulty is that the ego kind of takes a life onto its own almost, and it'll own you. And it's really a bummer, because I've met people and I don't know who they are, which is weird. But their egos that on the front lines. Maybe they were hurt so much in the past that the egos saved them so many times that's who I get to speak to.
Mm.
I don't get to talk to the real them. I just get to talk to the ego. Or maybe they've been complimented so many times. Maybe they're an athlete or whatever, or they're famous, and that's who I get to talk to. I don't get to talk to that person. I get to talk to the ego that's used to being stroked. It's a bummer. It's a real bummer.
It is.
In the martial arts, it's a danger beyond it being just a bummer. I often think, I'm equipping you with martial skills. I'm equipping you with tactics, techniques, abilities that others don't possess. And then who's in the driver's seat of those abilities? The ego doesn't allow you to speak. The ego doesn't allow you. It's a really strange thing. It's a very strange concept. But the thing is, like, you think you're in control, but really you hand the steering wheel off to this alternate you. And when insulted, let's say I'm like, I'll be the bad guy. Like, hey, Bri, that's, I don't like the way you're looking at me. What are you looking at? That's my ego speaking. And then your response would be,
I'm not looking at you at all, buddy.
No, the ego part.
Oh, ego. My ego would say, fuck you.
Yeah, what the hell are you looking at?
Yeah, excuse the language. Yeah, but that's what my ego would do.
What the hell?
My ego would get mean.
Yeah. And, that's the difficulty. If we looked at if we could speak to Brian, Brian would speak logically or emotionally. Logically, you would say, "What do you mean one level back?"
Right.
Or emotionally, you would speak, "Hey, I thought we were friends. Why are you acting this way? What's motivating you to say that to me?" That would be an emotional response, a logical emotional response. We don't get to see that. In fact, if you broke down any argument between two people, I know two sisters really well, and they're not my family, that no longer speak. Why? If you looked at them, the true being, beyond the ego, you ask that true person, "Hey, Diane," we'll just make up names. "Hey, Diane, what do you think of your sister?" "I love her with all my heart. She's everything to me, "Hey, Debbie, what do you think of your sister?" She's my world. I love her. I've known her since I was born. My whole life. I've loved her." But you talk to the ego. The ego's all about defense, all about this is what that person did to me, and they think they can get away with it, and it's just nonsense.
It's all about me.
It is. It's me, and it's all on the defensive. It's all very primitive thinking. Like, we really need defense from our sister. Why? Is she gonna kick in the front door, light the place on fire, and shoot us in the head? I mean, why do you need defense against... "She's hurt me in the past." That's ego speaking. She's hurt you in the past. Good for her. Honestly, none of that matters.
Unnecessary roughness.
It is. It's ridiculous. What could your brother do to you that you would never speak to your brother again?
Right.
What could he do?
I can't even think of anything.
And what would he be willing to do to get you to never speak to? He would have to do some sick thing.
Yeah.
And he would never do that.
No.
So how is it that brothers don't speak? And this is not a strange concept. That happens all the time. Brothers don't speak. Mm-hmm. And how is it that sisters don't speak? How did that happen? That's ego.